Good afternoon, Amarillo. I believe I'm talking to the POLO membership. I believe you are young professionals that are working with CNS, and there's an opportunity here for you to get a master's degree in industrial and systems engineering with a concentration in systems. I want to take you through a little bit of overview of the program. We'll talk a little bit about the history, the structure, and then some of the logistics associated with this. I think the overall reason and the motivation behind what we're doing in this particular program is that we believe that our nation may not be competitive in the future, given that a certain proportion of the people are not fully engaged. This means that we have people that have opioid dependencies, we have medical conditions, we have alcohol dependencies, and so forth down the line. And when you look at any population within any region, you have about maybe 20, 25, 30, 40% of the population is not engaged. Now, there are many reasons for it, many reasons, but one of the reasons is how we design our systems and how people are treated within these systems. So our job is to simply look at this particular point and say that what we want to do is to design systems that not only increase the productivity of an organization or a nation, but at the same time, the health of the employees and the people involved in that system should be better. For example, we just finished a test in which in a particular company, we increased the production from 7.5 units per day to around maybe close to 11 units a day. But every individual that we designed it around worked less. And we're talking about significant less because we measured it based on Fitbits. We are going to teach you this concept from a general structure. And this general structure that we're going to have is 4 or 5 things that are key to the educational program. First is systems-based understanding. You're going to probably have 3 courses in this particular area. So you're going to understand systems thinking, you're going to look at systems requirement, and you're going to know systems architecture. The second part is the effectiveness of a system. We're going to teach you how to think differently and design systems based on reliability. Reliability means that you become a servant leader where you provide materials, people, information, equipment to those that need to be done during the times that need it, in such a way that it reduces the stress of these individuals. We're going to support this concept by 2 different types of skill sets. One is technical skill sets, and one is managerial skill sets. And the most important component, I think, is the fact that you will be working for 4 semesters using these concepts to redesign a process within your work area. So you're going to be having hands-on experience. So if you look at the history of this, the history of this program is fairly, I think, good in the sense that this is the 9th cohort, and we've had CNS and ORNL involved. We had cohort number 8 was when Pantex was first involved with us. And we are really happy that you were involved. And cohort 9, we are going to have probably one of the largest classes in terms of diversity. In terms of Pantex is going to be there, Y12 is going to be there, ORNL will be there, Newport News is going to be there, it may be Savannah River is going to be there, Bechtel is going to be there. So you're going to be part of a cohort. And this cohort is very important. You, in essence, will go through this program and with teammates. Everybody's going to take the same class. So you're going to work together. You're going to form a network and you're going to pull yourself together. And based on this fact here, we have, retention levels of employees that are fairly high, as you can see right here. But more importantly for you is that we have currently a 96% graduation on time. If you look at any other particular program like distance education, the fact that you're going to graduate is there, but the probability is not as high. But the fact that you're going to graduate on time in 4 semesters is generally fairly low. But we have a 96% graduation on time, with the idea that majority of those people have stayed here simply because they have been given opportunities. They are in demand because systems is a big idea. They are in demand. They've been given new job opportunities. They have been promoted, and some people have actually been promoted to leadership positions. We are developing this, as you see, the systems master's course is there. This is what we are going to be looking at. Again, we're looking at systems, we're looking at effectiveness, we're looking at technical and managerial skills, and we're looking at the capstone projects for you to do. But in the future, we're also going to be introducing certificate programs that are going to be designed based on the same concept for leadership, a systems certificate, okay, for people that don't want to go to school for 2 years, and then one for trades. The classes are very, very easy for you to understand. Here we're showing 2 classes, but you're really going to be taking 3 classes in systems thinking and modeling. We're going to show you how to think from systems, and then we're going to show you how to model. We're going to show you how to look at requirements of different stakeholders and take that into your design consideration. And then we're adding another course called systems architecture. What are the different ways by you can design systems? We then look at this unique thing that we have developed here on how to design people-centric systems. This is based on production systems and reliability of those particular production systems. And then what we have is, for you, the managerial kind of courses is financial analysis of your system, alternatives, project management. Project management, you're going to take it to the point that you can actually take a course, take the exam, and get a PMP certification if that's what you want. And then on the technical skills, we have statistics, we have mathematical modeling of systems, and we're going to have design of experiments, how to run experiments to understand what a system is. And that's really it. But the capstone project, which is the fundamental thing that we want to do, is for 2 years, you're going to be looking at a capstone project, and you're going to be applying this different way of thinking to a work, an area within your particular work. At this moment, Pantex has identified that availability and yield are the themes that they would like to have. And so you're going to get a fair amount of hands-on experience in this thing in terms of doing it, and we'll supervise you through this particular process. We have a fair amount of support. One, your leadership supports this. They're aware of this. Second, we have a support team. You will have access to TAs. These are TAs available in every class. The classes are such that it's interactive. So if you're in Pantex, you can ask a question as if you were in class. So these are things to do. On Wednesdays, as of this coming fall, there will be a help session. So if you're having problems with your homework, the TAs are going to be there to be able to help you with those things. The classes are held every Friday. So at Y12, for example, every Friday is also, there's not a problem. In terms of Pantex, I believe it's every other Friday. So what we do is every class is videoed. Okay, so you can see those on video. But we have talked to your management, and if it was important for you to be in majority of the classes, you would work with them, with your supervisor, and with your leadership, and it is possible that they may allow you to do this thing. And in terms of the technology, we put a brand new class together where it is interactive. You can talk to us, we can talk to you. So you're not going to feel like nobody knows you. You're going to feel like you're part of a particular class in terms of both the faculty and the students. Again, the application process is at the University of Tennessee is you need to talk to Carla, but there are 2 application processes that you need to do. One is if you want to be part of that 16, you need to make sure that you understand what the requirements and get the requirements into CNS so you can get selected for those 16 positions. That I believe again is, I apologize, I believe it's in June 14, the deadline, so it's coming fairly quickly. The other is the University of Tennessee. If you think you're serious about it, I would actually apply. If you have a GPA of 2.7 or above and an engineering degree, we're fine. If your degree is not in engineering but a related field, you need to talk to Carla so we can write letters, and we have done that and got people in. If your GPA is below 2.7 and maybe even below 2.5, one of the things that you're going to have to do is to take the GRE. Now, what I'm saying is the GRE is what you have to take. The question is the score is important. You have to do the best you can. But the fact that you were committed to take the GRE illustrates to the university that you really want to be in part of this particular program. And so here is the CNS application requirements, but I think you need to talk to CNS about this. Again, the deadline is very important for you to be able to do this, and they're going to select 16. Just because you're not 16, one of the 16, you can still be part of the program. There is educational assistance programs. If you have VA benefits, then you're part of that. So there's other ways you can do this. These are the contexts that you need to have. In terms of applying for and helping you get through and asking questions about the thing, call Carla, and her email is there and the phone number is there. If you have any questions in terms of the course content, in terms of the technical reason of why we're doing it, what is it that we're trying to do, give me a call. I hope to see many of you in the cohort in August. Good luck and have a great day. Thank you.